lakad mo to.
Normally.
Yeah, I feel like they might have to go for something along those lines. Okay, they're just gonna go fall back for the Pudge. Okay, I like this Pudge pick. I like this opener that comes in here from Boom. They understand that they can put a little bit of extra pressure on towards the Slark because he is one of those weak laners in the first couple of levels. And if they're able to get a few kills early on, FBZ is just gonna be FBZ Tidehunter in the bottom side, and now it's all about this musical chairs. Ghost is dead.
Unfortunately, that musical chair might require us to have Ghost killed first, and Jackie emerges with the first time.
You're gonna end out on top, especially if you get a kill.
Yeah, bottom though, we might actually have a kill happening as well here onto Kaka. He's attempting to run away from Tims. Tims has access to the snowball, and Eye Shot again just came back on cooldown, so it's gonna lead into another kill. Feels very out of the party, so he shows up as well. They surround FBZ. They really want this Agi. FBZ does not want to give it to him. The flag bearer creep actually blocking a bit of the approach here. Ghost finally able to get on top of him. Can they give him the kill?
Oh, no.
Bro, he is making them work for this one. FBZ, my god. Will eventually end up dying. But Slock, no bonus Agi for you, my friend. And FBZ. That's how you lane as Tidehunter. You draw 4 heroes to the top side of the map. Nova should end up getting burnt down here. Try to glimpse back on one of the targets. But unfortunately, glimpse is counteracted by the snowball. Somnus in the meantime is actually chasing Scrim around. Doesn't have access to the chains, but should be able to get this kill. Unless Scrim is going to go for the most epic deny ever of all time. He's just going to waste his time. Well, I think he took some cues from what FBZ was doing in the top lane and being like, sometimes just frustrating them, wasting their time makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, just buying a bit of extra time.
Just yet. If he had chains, like, there's so many moments up until this point in this game where searing chains would have made such a difference. But he'll get there eventually, even if he doesn't see it just yet. Hook shot, or hook rather, thrown out onto the young Tiny. Tim's almost died inside this Midnight Pulse. They do get the kill onto Kaka first. Somnus, though, makes his way towards bottom. And that is an answer towards the question I asked you earlier. Where is he going to go first? Turns out he's going to go bottom, and he's going to immediately get a kill as he does so.
Yeah, I think bottom was probably going to be the best way for him to go there. Just kind of gives them a little bit of this extra pressure. They've always got kill threat with Chalice as well. It's going to be oh so hard to try and kill this Tidehunter. And Yopaj understands that as well. Understanding that Ghost as well as Xnova really don't want to be a part of this, and the fact that you've got a level 9 Leshrac now maxed out and Diablo to Edict Death. Time here for RNG. You can see that they want to get aggressive. They've got the Black Hole, they've got the Static Storm, FBZ, perfect target.
They are a bit worried about the Ravage, but let's see if they have enough damage to kill him off before that becomes an issue. Looks like that will be the case. Although there are heroes streaming into the tier 1 tower, they don't want to fully commit into trying to jump on the high ground, especially with Jackie still farming the triangle right now. So, Tidehunter...
Like, it's impossible for them to try and get on top of this Slark because they don't want to commit the global, and they don't want to commit a Ravage because he's just going to dark pact it off. RNG, like, the way they're playing around this map is extremely well right now. You're definitely upset if you're a Boom fan. Okay, they found Chalice. Okay, Ravage that bad boy. Okay, we take those.
It feels like he was trying to bait them into using Ravage just as he finishes the TP out, but he might have also just been like, well, if I bait them into...
Okay, now what Scrim got, he's got his 4 stuff up and ready. That's basically all you need is a silencer against the Slark.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Well, what a jump coming in from the Slark. The double pounds, able to catch out and kill the silencer there. At the same time, though, Jackie able to get the hook back onto Kaka, but he's caught inside the Static Storm now, so he might end up dying for this one. Has the BKB at the ready, so he can just walk through it, but BKB is not eternal. Somnus activate his own BKB right now. Unfortunately, no real catch available. Ghost gets hooked back, and there's no more access to the Shadow Dance. Ghost is going to end up popping. Jackie finally shows up to just clear out a creep wave. They're still posturing around each other. The pings are going on for the Roshan pitch here from the side of Boom.
Oh, the glimpse.
Glimpse back onto Jackie. He has BKB, but really didn't want to use it. Now goes in for the BKB during the Static Storm. Eats and dismembers Chalice to prevent the Black Hole counterplay here. So he will able to rot down and kill the Enigma. In the meantime, elsewhere in the fight, Somnus forced to try and TP away from this one. Ghost trying to flee as well. Not going to be allowed to do so just yet. Xnova throws the glimpse back.
Just a good point there, but I'm getting jumpy, brother. It's getting spooky for RNG.
Well, spooky for Kaka right now. Gets caught by the tier 2 tower, gets taken out. This will lead to them taking the tier 2 in short order. This is so scary, just how quickly they can knock these buildings over. Positioning FBZ further forward so that they can both scout out further movements and be there for counter initiation. And then Yopaj just presses a solitary button and the building just falls over. They might not be done just yet. They still have access to this Aegis, so they might want to try again to go up onto the high ground here. They've already committed the Bloodstone though, so that kind of sucks. Chalice gets jumped on. Oh no, that's the worst target. No Enigma means no Black Hole, which means also Fluke, absolutely no team fight. Aren't they going to come back to Aghanim Scepter, which I'm not sure if it's been scouted just yet, but if not, could certainly end up surprising Boom Esports. And we're about to find out if they know about this or not as they smoke up, heading into the dire triangle. Ghost, yet again, positioned to try and break this one. Who's the first one caught? Oh no! It's Chalice caught first, and the Ravage from FBZ is onto both supports. X-Nova won't be able to escape. Kaka's going to try. He at the very least is allowed to live, but Yopaj denies X-Nova that privilege. 2 heroes have fallen here after a massive jump. Somnus, seen how influential that spell can be. But now here comes the first big clash in quite a while. Ghost gets scouted. Ghost gets hexed. Gets off the BKB though because he did have the dog pack going. Has to go into the very early Shadow Dance. They haven't been able to find the Black Hole or the Static Storm. There comes Black Hole at long last. Black Hole does get cancelled thanks to the global silence. So now Chalice, his life will be forfeit. Ran down by Jackie. The first casualty of this fight. But now Somnus trying to go back in. There's the Static Storm though. Onto 2 from X-Nova. They have enough to kill Jackie. And now they're leading onto FBZ as well. He does find the Ravage at the end of the day, but it's not going to be enough to save him. Yopaj on the other side of things though, able to solo kill onto Somnus, but I'm not sure if he'll be allowed to escape this fight. Tims brought back, coming in on the outpost. He's TPing in here just to ensure that Yopaj is not isolated and alone, but he might still be in a rough spot. Yopaj needs help. Yopaj needs a miracle, but miracles are in short supply as Tims gets glimpsed back into his death, which is a dieback as well. It cost the lives of Chalice, the life of Somnus, but nonetheless they win the fight. And this game starting to feel a lot better for RNG. Will they get caught here though? Because it looks like Boom Esports have some awareness of this 2-hero avalanche into the Static Storm. FBZ though, he didn't get caught by the kinetic field. He's allowed to escape here. Somnus, no BKB at the ready. We see all of these heroes trying to escape. Glimpse back onto Yopaj. He's not allowed to go home. And they know now that he has no allies. Kaka finds him with the avalanche toss. Here comes Chalice. Had the BKB active. They only want Yopaj. They only have eyes for the Leshrac and they will find him. The Rainbow Pony is dead. And RNG have taken down 2. And now there is no net worth lead officially. Fluke, what's the number now? What does Dota Plus say?
Dota Plus is starting to lean pretty heavily towards RNG. This is starting to get... it's still 65% for Boom, so they are still ahead, but I think anybody with some eyeballs and a little bit of Dota sense are definitely feeling that this is starting to go towards RNG pretty heavily. Felt bad for Chalice in that last team fight. He BKB'd up to the high ground to try and...
Still not yet having conceded a lane of racks. They still have that advantage for themselves. They're actually going middle. They're going to try force a fight onto Jackie. Will they be able to take this? It's only a 6-second BKB. He does have a refresher if he wants to go for it though. In the meantime, they jump the silencer. Does have buyback, but now there's no logo. Static Storm catching FBZ as well as Jackie. They brought down Jackie. FBZ attempting to run. He's going to dodge the 1 pounce. Another one is coming soon. He's been stalled out with the avalanche. They have so many spells to manipulate your movement. And there's going to be the pounce eventually. Ghost finds a double kill. More north towards the fight. We have Tims delaying the inevitable by going into the snowball. Kaka is there. Oh, Tims actually manages to blink away. Will he actually survive this? Doesn't have TP at the ready. His mech is already off cooldown. Overwhelmingly long duration of 20 seconds. Dude, this Shadow Dance spell, honestly, this needs a rework. Needs a long
they've got him.
They make the jump now onto Ghost. They have it jump, but the Static Storm is there from X-Nova. Yeah, nobody's gonna survive this one. Yopaj is gone. Jackie was able to get off the secondary BKB. Nobody's dead just yet on the side of RNG though. Kaka, they blink onto him on the left side. Chalice finally gets a Black Hole, but it's on mid-air because he gets snowballed into by Tims. But he refreshed. He can come in for another one. He brought the full orb. Global silence has been thrown out. Ghost jumping onto Yopaj. Yopaj able to get back right now. Nice little hook onto Kaka, dragging him into the base. However, Somnus is going to come back to join him. There's the second black hole. The Wind Waker will try and save the Pudge, but not going to be able to do so for much longer. Somnus trying to make this jump back in. Somehow, Jackie is still alive. He will eventually be brought down though by X-Nova, who throws in the Thunder Strike onto his face. And that is one big Pudge, dead and down to rights. Your Pudge, how many options do you have, my friend? He's taking this damage from the Slog. He's being controlled by Kaka. He pops the Bloodstone though to try and hopefully stay alive, and it enables them to at least kill the Slog. But thanks to the glimpse back, as soon as the BKB is over,
give him the
he gets taken out, and they give Somnus the freaking... Wait, come on, do it!
No!
Oh, Ghost. I'm done. All right.
A lot of heroes that can go forward and a lot of heroes that can deal with this. Okay, like it. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow,
okay.
dude.
In this lane, they're going to be able to get the combination with the avalanche toss, and if Jackie gets caught out and loses his life here on the sniper, it's going to be a bit of a rough one to be able to play through. So it'll be scary for him to make the rotation.
First blood's coming down to FBZ. Will it come? Yes, it will. X-Nova blasts him down. Use a very heavy push draft as well. So looks like they want to try and have different dimensions to their game plan. Be able to take games extremely quickly, but also, if needed, slow the situation down and look for a win deeper in the line. Will they have yet another early game laning phase where it's very, very quiet? That might change a little bit because X-Nova did get disposed back into Skimbelu and gets cleaned up by the Chen, as well as went somewhat even in game number 1. Somnus only being outstripped in denies. Here he's outstripping him in CS, outstripping him in denies, just straight up beating the Yopaj Ember Spirit in this mid lane.
Yeah, I think Somnus also has gone for more levels in the Lightning Storm this time around as well, so a little bit of slight nuances and slight differences in this game, so Somnus being able to come on top is always nice. And Jackie getting the kill on Kaka bottom. This is exactly what you want as your sniper, especially a last pick sniper. If you get off to this very nice start, we're able to get a lot of these Wraith Bands early on, you get towards your treads. He's kind of going to Yopaj because he needs to be somewhere as well. And it just feels like this map is getting oh so small for them. This is to be a big kill on the Somnus though.
So it is indeed a very big kill onto Somnus. They jump him, FBZ happy to throw out the Unleash immediately. Tims will die behind the tower. Shout out to X-Nova. He knew he was dead, but he still threw out the high five before he goes down. What a lad. Still, that's 2 quick kills. Other side though, they're not done just yet. Scrim did scout out both Ghost and Kaka, but I don't think Ghost and Kaka actually want to fight this. Thank you.
Just yet for Ghost, right? They haven't been able to be like, hey, let's get this 5-man ball going. Let's see what we can do. But FBZ is doing a beautiful job so far.
Chain Frost though bouncing in right onto him. Chalice looking for revenge. These creeps tanking up so much of the Chain Frost. He's not dead just yet, but the army will be able to finish him off. And Chalice now not only a tower killer, but a hero killer as well, as he picks up his first fatality in this game. 1-0-1. It's a huge deal because this Marcy, FBZ, was not that far away from having access to the BKB Fluke. And we saw in previous games how much more different the performances are from a Marcy when she has access to the early BKB versus when she doesn't. And she almost had it like now. Now she has to wait a little bit longer.
It's always a little bit unfortunate when you get close to that first kind of item spike and not really able to get it done. So FBZ getting close towards that BKB is always nice. Ghost though is starting to hit his trajectory as well, getting close towards that Desolator. I imagine that's going to be the type
stuff. You know, major comebacks, long drawn out affairs. I don't think we've actually, maybe one of the series in the last chance qualifiers, like that Vici wildcard game maybe. But we'll talk about it in a second. As middle, here's the answer for Jackie. Unfortunately, he gets off the BKB. Look how much damage he did just on an immediate turnaround. He's trying to TP out. They don't have a basher to stop him. So he's allowed to escape. RNG.
Okay.
They're feeling the same pressure that you're alluding to right now. They recognize that allowing this game to stretch longer and longer is not in their best interest. However, they did commit the shapeshift for that. And that means that Boom knows that if they can find and exploit a small timing just as shapeshift ends,
look how
Lycan will not be that strong. But the Roshan is just being eaten alive. But look at the job, Tims! Finds 2 heroes with the Impale. Both supports are gone in the blink of an eye. They have to buy back. BKBs being popped inside of the Roshan pit as the BKBs of FBZ and Yopaj allow them to chomp through the Leshrac. Somnus' first life has been taken away. However, they don't have the peak. They're better to control this map here.
Has been killed.
Kaka and the crew looking for some kind of pickoffs. They're actually looking for pickoffs. They're trying to force them home because they're just going to try and chomp down the tier 3 tower. No way. Are they going to get this? They will not. True form being caught by Ghost as FPZ jumps onto him with the BKB being active, hoping for a fight here. Tims, yet again, with a marvelous impale, catches Kaka, but the Earth Splitter from Omnis is even better. He has the Aghanim shot as well, so it's creating a lot of space there with the Split Earth. Keeps things good for them. They lose Kaka, to be sure. But given this game state, it could have been a lot worse. Mostly though.
I talked about it right. Like RNG, they need to start pulling apart Boom. They need to not take a head-on fight until they start to. If they get one of these lanes of racks, that's when it starts to alleviate a bit of the pressure, right? They've permanently got one of these lanes. They can send the bear down. They get the bear down there. They can push it out. But oh, the Hex comes in here. They found Tims.
Found Tims indeed, but who's found who in fact? Because Tims finds an impale. Will end up going down. Kaka also in danger. Nice sinister gaze going in onto FBZ. Gets bashed up by the newly picked up Abyssal Blade. However, FBZ does get off the BKB first. So Chalice is the one that has to run himself away. Still though, Ghost in the midst of the fray. Ghost has no bear. He resummons it right now. And the resummon is going to end up killing FBZ with the assistance of Somnus. Now suddenly Jackie realizes he's in a little bit of danger here. He's going to have to go into the BKB, trying to stand his ground versus the bear, versus the lone druid himself. And he's able to kill them both. But now he has no BKB, Fluke. Let's see if he can survive against Somnus, who's in on him with his own BKB. Here comes the Ember though. We're going to try and buy space and time. Avalanche dropped down by Kaka. Will assist him in killing the sniper at the very end of the day. It's going to be a triple kill for Jackie before he goes down. But Somnus still able to pick up the double. Trying to TP home to safety. Will be allowed to do so. But RNG only win that fight off the back of a buyback from Kaka.
And I think at that point, it's going to get scary. Maybe we get tier 5 items today. Maybe that's today's the day.
I'm hoping so, my friend. Lich just gets caught right quick by Xnova. They allow Jackie to just finish him off with the assassinate. I think at this point for RNG, there's only one thing you can do, Fluke. The only one thing you can do, right, is you open the Dota clients, you go through the TI replays from 2013, you study what Alliance was doing, and you rat this game to have like BKB, swap it out with the MKB mid-fight. It's not great, and because that also means that you have so much time that you effectively don't have MKB, and it's just like a waste of gold. Jump in, they found Tims, but at the same time, it's Somnus that's been caught out by FPZ. They really want to run down this Leshrac, but they found Jackie. Ghost is on top of him, but he has Satanic, but there is no Aegis. Nullifier will connect onto him as his BKB is about to expire. Kaka trying to help them out here. They are running out of life on the sniper. And they have enough damage from the side of RNG. Somnus dragged away some heroes. He was the distraction here, Fluke. They thought that they were killing Leshrac. Meantime, they were just using him as the greatest red herring of all.
The one time Jackie is in a bad position, he gets Sinister Gaze coming in from Xnova, and then it's just Bear City. The Bear's out directly on top of his head. This tier 3 tower is the last remaining bastion. Maybe RNG might get repelled here.
They do end up losing the Spirit Bear. Kaka also in a little bit of danger here. They don't have vision of him, but Yopaj is right next to him with the Flame Guard, so it'll burn him to death regardless. And he drops the gem. Tims will be very happy for this. He's like, hey, now I have 2 eyes. Thanks, fam. Double gems are up. They have buybacks though on both of the heroes currently in the grave for RNG. And unfortunately, all this really did for Boom Esports is buy them enough time for the sniper to respawn. It doesn't get them anywhere on the map. No. Fine, bro. Oh no, the cheese. No. How are you supposed to deal with this? No. Well, that's Megas. That's how you get them. I should have told PGL before we started working that I'm lactose intolerant. Plays like this should be illegal. Yet here we are. Now we have to wait for BKB, and they have to go home. They have to come back. Bear's here. Look where Ghost is. Bear's coming through. It's got another BKB. Ghost also has a resummon and a refresher. They're going for the jugular right now. Okay, they all come back. They all come back. Buybacks are forced. Jackie will be able to get this damage out onto Ghost. So Ghost is gone. He bought out for a refresher. How much short is he? 1,000 gold short of buyback? Oh my god. And because he has no buyback, they don't have a bear to kill.
This is where it starts getting awkward. Because we're at this point where it's 65 minutes, you're playing up against a sniper who's able to permanently hold this stuff. They're chunking through this bear. Oh, they got Jackie. Bear's dead. X-Nova. The Bear's on the T4s. He's on the Ancient. Oh, Book of Shadows. The Bear. Oh my god. Kill the big Shadow. Oh my god. Hopefully we're able to win the game, because I don't think they're able to actually deal with the sniper just yet. Like, they aren't actually able to get on top of him and really kind of deal with him. Or you're probably to the bottom side of the map. They want to see if they can kill the Ember.
They'll try for it. They have him with the Sinister Gaze. Do they have the lockdown necessary? Indeed they do. He has buyback though. Will almost certainly be forced to commit it here. I don't think RNG will be surprised by the fact that he has buyback. Scammer's already bought back, so he needed to TP out. Otherwise, he would die back. 69 minutes in here, Fluke. We are still going. Boom is still so strong with Jackie that they're holding this high ground. He needs a rapier. He needs it soon. Not going to be able to get it though. It's just so hard as well to travel outside of the base to try and pick up said rapier. Here we go.
Yeah, I think they need to try and win the next fight and then see if they can get themselves a rapier. They do have the sidekick provides BKB now as well from FBZ, so at least gonna have something. BKB's galore.
Oh no, BKB is galore, but they're not about trying to fight here. They really just want the base. Yopaj trying to lock down Ghost Bear. The Bear is going for this. The Cliff is going to be coming out to buy space in time, but the Bear is still alive. The Bear is still going. Chalice is also beating down on the racks. They kill Scambelu, and they are looking for the Ancient, but they don't have the damage. They've killed the Bear now. Chalice slowly but surely trying to do it. Look at the Chain Frost though, bouncing to everywhere. Somnus as well with the triple kill coming out of the left rack. Somehow, some way.
Right.